We have seen Luka Doncic torch defenses. Game after game, he has come in and put up some ridiculous numbers and made some incredible shots. He is one of the most sensational talents the NBA has seen, which is why when guarding Luka, it can't just be one person. It's got to take an entire team to stop him. Luka Doncic is a mismatch nightmare. He's 6'7", well over 240 pounds, and plays point guard. He has a good handle, can shoot the ball, and has great vision. And although he is not the fastest or most athletic, he moves well with great pace and uses his body perfectly. The problem when guarding him is that you can't play 1v1, and it doesn't matter who you are. Smaller defenders, he can use his body to take them to the hoop, and when these defenders play the drive and sag off him, he will shoot right over them. As you can see here, he uses his body to back his defender down and then quickly spins off him to get an easy layup at the hoop. On this play, he just needs a one dribble step back to create enough space to shoot over his defender. But when you put a big on him, he plays with such great pace that he can still easily create his own shot. And he's still big enough that he can even use his body to create a shot against a big man as well. Watch here as Luka sizes up the big man and then uses his body to drive him to the hoop and then turns around to shoot a quick jumper over the big man. On this play, he gets the big switched onto him and then just needs a quick between the legs step back to get enough space to shoot the three over the big man. And it's very hard to speed him up with such great pace he plays with. He knows when to use his moves to create shots. Luka uses great pace here coming off the screen. There's a defender waiting to help on Luka, but right as the defender leaves to go back to his man, Luka attacks the gap, getting a wide open lane to the hoop. And his step back is his signature for creating space off the dribble. Watch here as Luka uses a quick spin move and then steps back, which creates enough space to shoot over his defender. And let's not forget, he is great in the pick and roll. So even if you are a great defender, he can put you in the pick and roll to create an open opportunity for a shot. In this pick and roll setting, his man gets screened, which opens up a lane to the hoop, and by the time the defender is able to recover, it's too late, which leads to an and one. And if you go under on the pick and roll, he can stop to shoot the three easily. And he's a great finisher at the rim. He has great touch and uses his body so well, it's difficult to stop him once he gets downhill. Here he uses a quick combo to get a quick step on his defender, and then absorbs the contact from the help side and shoots a floater over the top. Coming off the pick and roll here, he gets the defender on his back. He then uses his body to keep his defender on his back and get an and one finish at the hoop. So how do you stop this? It takes the entire team. Playing 1v1 clearly doesn't work, so the whole team must be focused on stopping Luka Doncic. When Luka Doncic drives, the help side must be shifted over and in the gap to pressure Luka. Surrounding him is going to make it much more difficult for him to get a shot off. On the drive here, 4 players surround Luka under the basket, which forces him to make a bad pass and turn over the ball. When he has the ball, you want to force him to give it up. You need to force him to have no other option but to pass it to a teammate. Luka is not surrounded by many other all-stars, so forcing him to give it up is a great option with limited scoring options around him. Now, the problem is that he's still an excellent passer and excellent at creating shots for teammates. As you see here, Luka draws a triple team on the drive, but then jumps in the air and throws a no-look dime to the corner for an open three. So when the defense collapses on him, you do not want to allow him to create an open shot for another teammate. You want him to force to have to pass it out. This is an example of him creating. Here he drives the lane, drawing the help side defender. This draws the defense towards him and opens up the man in the corner. Here he gets doubled off the pick and roll, which forces him to pick up his dribble. He is luckily able to find the open roll man, but still there is a difference. When he gives it up, the defense is forcing someone else to beat them, which is significantly better because that person will not be as good as Luka. Now, one thing about Luka is that he is so ball dominant that at times the offense can lack movement. It can be so focused on Luka creating that there's not much flow. This can be predictable. If you know what is going to happen, it can be easier this way to force Luka into bad positions and force him to take bad shots. Here, Luka has the post up and tries to bully his man to the rim, but ends up getting blocked once the help side comes over to block the shot. Now, Luka has a high IQ, so he can still create for teammates even when he is heavily guarded. He knows how to take on the double or the help side to open up shots for others. On the drive here, he beats his man off the dribble, drawing the help side defender away from the corner. This then opens his teammate up in the corner for a wide open three. And this is what makes Luka so tough to guard, because he is so good that he is just as great of a scorer as he is a passer and playmaker. And when you are facing a talent as great as he is, you can't play 1v1. It must take a team effort to stop him. A team effort can put him in uncomfortable positions, which is what you need to do. Now regardless, Luka is so talented that sometimes it doesn't matter how much you focus on him. He can still make plays and get buckets. He has elite passing ability, amazing scoring, and an elite step back to add on top of it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do when he takes a one dribble step back and shoots over the defense. His step back is just that good, which is why if you want to see what makes his step back so great, you need to click on this video right here.